co-founder of Sound CTRL and the CEO of the new agency, the New Universal Entertainment Agency.
All right, so Jesse, can you tell us about the creation of Sound CTRL and what's the idea behind the organization?
Sure. Sound CTRL started because we have a number of like-minded, very passionate people in the music, lifestyle, and tech space. And I don't know if you know, Silicon Alley's got a very vibrant community. There's Video 2.0, there's blog stars, there's tweet ups, but we realized that there wasn't something for music. And as the music business changes and there's a new music business forming, there just wasn't a platform, a hub, a central community for the music and tech space. So that's what Sound CTRL aims to be, is that new platform for the new music business.
So now, how did you really get into the Sound CTRL? Like, was there like a secret meeting in a room and all you got together and like, let's create this thing?
I've just been very passionate. I've been in the business for about 10 years now as a talent agent in the front lines, and I'm very passionate about technology and the way that technology is moving the needle. So we've been getting together, and my friend Aunt Marshall from Lyricist Lounge and Current TV in San Francisco, when I was living in LA, we would get little get-togethers of music and tech people, and we've been kind of putting these events together unofficially for years now. And then what happened with Sound CTRL is during Social Media Week, which I'm on the board of, we put together this thing. We did a digital hip-hop event, and it was a music and tech event. It was the only music tech event of Social Media Week, and we realized this is something that really, there's a lot of interest, a lot of chatter, a lot of good feedback. We realized we had something special here, and we wanted to build this thing out as, I don't know if you've read Seth Godin's book Tribes, but as a certain tribe in the music industry. And we just started pulling some people that we thought would be all-stars, and we've got this just dynamic killer board, covers all bases, and so we got this kind of dream team of putting together events. And as we build out the website, this is not something that we just kind of have put together in one meeting. This has been something that's an evolution, and we're continuing to grow.
So now, what do you think happened to the music industry? Why didn't they make a successful transition?
Well, they are making a successful transition. It's just, it's healthy to have a major correction. I think that a lot of the people that were running the business in the 80s and 90s just got really kind of intoxicated with greed and with an old business model that was just printing money, and just didn't adapt and just didn't kind of see what was going on, and they lost control of some important areas, and I think it's healthy to have this major correction, because I think that the power is now moving back into the artist's hands, and I think a lot smarter and more passionate people now have to get involved because there's not as much money. So it's really now a business about people that care, and a lot of the people that were just getting fat and exploiting the culture, I think aren't going to be able to do so as much, and because of that, it makes this thing a lot healthier and a lot more positive of an industry. So it's a natural progression, but this is how it works, and they had opportunities, the people that were running the business, and now I think it's moving into a lot smarter, healthier, leaner, more passionate, and more creative industry.
Now, when you talk about this whole industry, you seem like super passionate about it. Like, give us a bit of your background. Like, how did you get into this whole industry in itself?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've just kind of been always wanting to be in the show business and entertainment business, just from when I was born. So I went to school for business, but I was throwing parties back in high school and even in college, and I interned at a number of Billboard Music Group and Sony Music in London, and right out of college I was like, electronic music is the wave of the future, I'm going right into it, and I started working at an electronic record label, and then there's just electronic business was just, they were giving away more records than they were selling, and then 9/11 happened, and I was going to go to law school, but a family friend was like, you should be an agent, you're already throwing parties, you're already in the mix, and so I just was an assistant at one talent agency, and then another talent agency, American talent agency, poached me, and then in 2 weeks over there as an assistant, I signed a group named The Clips, and I was their exclusive booking agent, and then they shot to number 2 on the pop charts. and then I was 23, I was a vice president in a talent agency, and since then I've just been like constantly on my grind. I started new agency in 2004, so I've been doing this now on my own for a long time. It's been a roller coaster, but I just every day live this and been doing some great shows, and fortunately I'm just blessed to be working with some great talent and have a phenomenal team, and we're just trying to help change the business. We really, new agency, new way, new Universal Entertainment Agency. We love what we do. We've got some great acts, and we're just trying to help shape this, with colleges, with corporations, and with building a community of like-minded, passionate people here in New York and hopefully all over the world.
So now, how does your agency